Hey, how's it going? It's Walsh here, sick as always. Welcome to episode 18 of my Ruthless SSF Run on the Settlers League. I am still, of course, playing the Glacial Hammer Slayer. It's very difficult to break away from this character. I just have so many perfect excuses to keep playing it. I want to push level 90. This character does amazing in Ritual. This character never dies. It does decent damage. I don't know, man. It's just a fun character. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you near the end. I had some Sulfite saved up, so I figured I might as well use it to start my XP grind to level 90. So far, delving on this character is a dream. I don't think I've ever had a character as smooth at this as this one. Like, everything is just frozen. I can just move past stuff. I have no difficulties killing anything. I got a unique map. Unfortunately, it's one I already have. But, I mean, it's kind of funny, I guess. And the dream of Minefield is still dead. And it's still dead. I can't really be upset about not getting it back now because I had two of them and I wasted both of them trying to get Bone Chill. It's 100% my own fault. I'm an idiot. I really, really, really need to go back to my rule of not using any gem I only have one of in a 3-to-1, even if I am certain I'll never use it, because there has been countless times where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm definitely never going to use whatever this gem or this unique, and then shortly after, it's like, oh, I actually really needed that. Anyway, I'm still going for a 5 link. I'm switching between an armor evasion and a armor ES base right now. Whichever one hits first is going to dictate what I play. Assuming, I have any supports for it. I don't know, this league, I have struggled the most with supports. Granted, we're like, what, 2 weeks in, a little past 2 weeks, almost 3. And I don't know, man. I'm just having a hard time getting supports I need. It's just RNG. It is what it is. I do have really good auras this time around. I would love to get a determination. Determination would be absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I would lose some damage on this character with it, but it would make me disgustingly tanky. Keyrack gave me a Poor Joys, which is fantastic. Every +1 I can get on my Atlas tree at this point is going to be massive. There's a lot I still want to do. I mean, the league is just getting started. Like, a couple of my friends have been talking about how, like, oh, they're done with the league. Like, I'm just getting started. We're just opening up here. I don't know what anyone's talking about, man. Anyway, Keyrack gave me a unique strong box, which is fantastic. Unfortunately, I got the wrong unique shield for Warcries, but it would be kind of funny to make that work. I might double corrupt it and see what happens. I got a Triad's Grip back, which is huge news for me. Very happy to see that. And we got a second Exalted Orb to hopefully not brick my axe. Please don't die. Ah, yeah. Yeah, it's dead. It's dead. I don't know, man. I was warming up to the Splitting Steel character, Shattering Steel, whatever. I always get them mixed up. I was really warming up to it, but man, killing that axe, I don't know, dude. That character, that honestly, killing that axe might have been the end of that character, but I don't know. We'll see. We're still pushing for level 90 right now. We'll see what happens. I tried linking on my trap character, but unfortunately the RNG was not there. Did not work out for me, and I figured I might as well just craft it for fun. And it was not very good. I mean, it's not bad, but it wasn't very good. I got the best Alvascara, which is the one that gives you a free temple at the end, which is fantastic. Usually the temple's not great, but I mean, hey, free temple is a free temple. Did some 5-to-1s, made a prism ring, didn't get anything crazy, but it's all good. We gotta keep randomizing, you gotta keep going for it. Hopefully you get something eventually. Killed the Pirate Lord after a long time of not seeing him. We got 26k gold, a couple of runes, nothing too crazy. I made a fantastic wand, except all the rolls were dog shit. Like, if all those rolls were even like tier 5 or tier 4, or sorry, like tier 4 or tier 3, that would have been a god tier wand, but unfortunately it didn't happen. I have 3 king invitations just chilling in my ritual right now. I would like to get all of them. I'd like to do a big grind session on that, because if you remember what I said earlier, wow, it's actually a good wand. It's actually a usable wand. If you remember what I said earlier, whenever I get, wow, that's an ivory tower. Okay. I don't know if I've ever had an ivory tower. And that's a mind spiral. Okay, how crazy would it be to try to play a mind spiral ivory tower character? I think that would be awesome. And I woke up the next morning, the first thing I got was a divine orb, and then I got a second honor home, which I'm going to be double corrupting them because they're awesome to double corrupt. If you hit anything on them, it could be crazy. But yeah, I don't know. Now I'm confused. Now I don't know what I'm going to do. I have a ivory tower. I have a mind spiral. I've got all kinds of stuff. I just need supports. I really just need supports. And more importantly, I need a 5 link, which I just can't get. I got a decent ring, though. So I realized I haven't really been talking about my town stuff very much. All I'm doing right now is I'm working on getting every single one of my farmers up. I think the lowest tier I have right now is a couple of sevens. Yeah, it's a couple of sevens here and there. The main goal is to get them all to 10 or 9. They don't necessarily all have to be 10. And the reason I want to do that is so I could send slightly bigger food shipments constantly. I mean, I would like to do constantly, like, I don't know, like 150k, like 3 ships just constantly going out. And to do that, I'm going to need a ton of farmers. But let me tell you, randomizing farmers here is rough. Also, I don't think the 22k price reroll is worth it. I've done about 8 or 9 of them, and not a single one of them has given me a farmer except for the very first one. I keep doing the random reroll, which is pretty cheap by comparison. I mean, you gotta think, you could do this like 10 times, or you could do this once. I think this is better if you just need like high tier guys for all of your stations. But if you just need one specific station, I don't think it's worth it. Now, granted, like I said, I've only done it like 10 times, so pretty small sample size. All right, so I've been thinking for a while. I am, I'm a little sad. I can't believe both of those exalts failed. Even if I got like a bottom roll flat fizz, it still would have made a huge difference on that character. Because here's the problem now with my splitting steel guy. I now know that I have nothing waiting to make that character more powerful. Getting another melee weapon is going to be a nightmare. I mean, I'm still going for it. You know, I'm going to try to do some recoms after I'm done upgrading my farms and whatnot. But for the most part, I am pretty screwed for that character. Granted, though, I am happy, like, where it is right now. Because now, like, as you can see, I'm trying to push for level 90. I really want to hit 90. But once I hit 90 on this guy, whenever I need to do, like, a bunch of tier 11s, because sometimes it's nice just to clear out your tier 11s. It helps sustain your higher tier map pool, gives you some nice currency and whatnot, and especially on this league, you get a bunch more ore. So I'll definitely be using that character for that. But other than that, I don't think it's going to be pushed much further, unless, of course, I magically get a melee weapon. So here's the plan now. I'm going to keep farming. I'm going to push for 90, and then I'm going to do a bunch of, like, Guardian stuff. I think I'm going to spec into Harvest a little bit, try to maybe get an Uber Elder fight. I I don't know. I want to say this character can't do Uber Elder, but it really might be able to. I don't really know, though. We're going to find out. It doesn't have any immunities, which is pretty rough. But, you know, I do have Fortify. I've got decent sustain and damage. Well, the damage is not going to feel decent against them, but we'll see. I could also, you know, respec my... not respec, but just re-gear up my Trapper. I'm sure the Fire Trap guy can delete it. The only problem is he's really squishy, but that fight is almost entirely spell damage, so he should be okay. I don't know, we'll see, but either way, I'm going to push for 90, try to get some fusings. I've got a couple of 6-socket items in my stash. Whichever one of them 5 links first, I'm going to make something with it. So this whole time I wanted to use this helmet, and I just switched my belt right now, and I actually think I can put it on. Please. Oh my god. Finally, after almost 2 full days on this character, I can finally put this on. I mean, I need to re-roll that Vuln effect, but, my god, it finally happened. Ritual is fantastic, man. My god, do I love this mechanic. Every time I see 3 invites pop up, it just fills my heart with joy. I mean, at this point, I'm gonna have, like, I have, like, what, 4 or 5 of them deferred? Hey, Inventors. Is that my first one of the league? I think it is. And a Veritania. Is the ring trash? Oh my god. It is, quite frankly, amazing. What the hell? I'm going to be honest with you. I am probably going to double corrupt it because it's way too good for me to have. I got my first Sacred Orb I've seen in forever. Figured I'd go for some more armor. And hey, I got 200 armor for free. Why not? Probably not the highest value Sacred Orb in the world, but hey, I'll take it. Doing some tier 15, so close to level 90. I was just doing maps, semi-safe maps. You know, I'm not really taking too many risks. And I did hit level 90 on this character. I'm going to tell you right now, this was by far the most smooth, easiest level 90 I've ever had. It wasn't the fastest. I'm not saying it was the fastest 90 I've ever had. But when I started going for 90, I had no difficulties. I pretty much never died. Fantastic time. I love this character. 10 out of 10. Unlike the ring. Hey, if you made this far in the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I am so happy I'm level 90. It really didn't even take that long. Oh, it's not a bad amount of deaths, to be honest. I played for almost 2 days. Well, not 2 days. I was gonna say 2 days straight. That is not what happened. I played for 2 days on this character. When I started actually grinding for the levels, it really didn't take long at all. I pretty much never died in maps unless I was doing really rippy content or just doing really stupid stuff like standing still in rituals for no reason. As you can see behind me, we've done a decent amount of maps. We've broke 1,000 just barely. My town is looking great. My economy is pretty decent. I actually have some divines saved up. I have no fusings, no jewelers. I keep spending them left and right. All I want to do is, I realized too, I was wasting my time trying to 5-link an evasion energy shield base because I already have one on my Hex Blaster. So I'm going to try to 5-link this, or God forbid a 6-link. That would be amazing. So here's the plan. We're waiting for either this to 5-link. We're waiting, I don't know. I might today at lunch mess around with this. I don't know, man. There's nothing further from my comfort zone than energy shield characters. I never play them. I almost never have the opportunity to play them, and they are often quite expensive and difficult to actually get going. But I mean, how cool would it be? How awesome would it be? I don't even know what the hell you would use with this. Like, I don't even know if they go together, but I want to do it anyway. I think it would be awesome. The whole recoup thing's cool. Energy can't leech from you, whatever, that's fine. The max mana as energy shield is fantastic, which will complement this very nicely. And the fact that mind over matter will be even better. I don't know, man. This seems funny. It seems funny. It might be trash. This might be a complete waste of time, but it would be pretty funny. Of course, we're waiting for Minefield to play Hex Blast, but I have nothing to roll. And I was gonna roll my Unleash, but I'm gonna keep it. You never know, I might need it. Other than that, though, we have a decent amount of gems just chilling in here, waiting to do anything with their lives. I might just give up on the idea and roll something else. I don't know, man. I'm like one thing away from like 5 different characters, and now I even have a decent amount of wands saved up. I don't have any melee, absolutely no melee weapons at all. I am doing some fight ones. I am trying to craft some. I do have some recom sitting here. Nothing good though, just some basic stuff. But I mean, like, this one's possible. It probably won't hit, but apparently today they're doing a patch to actually buff the recombiners, so that's sick. I have a decent amount of essence. I'm not really farming essence anymore right now. Essence is my third tree, which I haven't been doing. I've been sticking on 2 for ritual, and right now I'm sticking on 1 to get my altars, because I'm actually almost done the challenge, but more importantly, before I roll my next character, I'd like to save up a bunch of currency. That way I can actually just get the character going really quickly. So what I might do is switch my second tree from ritual just for a little while and go into harvest, because I have a ton of I have a not a ton, but I have a decent amount of fragments. I am 1 away from an Uber Elder. I am 1 away from a Cyrus fight, which I don't know. I don't think there's any chance in hell this character could do Cyrus, because on Ruthless it's very hard to avoid a lot of his mechanics if you don't have a movement skill, and we don't. I mean, you could technically use quick step, but that's against my rules. I don't use it. And this character doesn't do enough damage, so like the fight will be a long fight, so I don't know if I'll try Cyrus, we'll see. But anyway, I've been talking a lot. My plan is to hopefully reroll by, I don't know, Friday or Saturday, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.